More from the Sonic Youth, and a look at our new film directed by Dave Markey, 1991, the year punk broke, featuring us, Nirvana, and a bunch of other bands.
Torn between two lovers.
1991 Year Punk Broke is a music documentary film, or rather a European music concert tour in 1991. This documentary is not a full video of a music concert, which usually contains live performances from the band. However, this film is more like a personal video document which contains lots of footage or things outside or behind the music concert. This European tour was initiated by Sonic Youth as the main star by inviting bands like Nirvana, Ramones, Dinosaur Jr., Babes in Toyland and Gumball. The film, which was directed by David Markey, uses an 8mm film camera, and indeed the results give the impression of being a documentary and very artful. This European music concert tour was carried out for approximately 2 weeks, starting on August 20, 1991 in 2 cities in Ireland, continued to the Reading Festival in England, Germany, Belgium, then returned to 3 cities in Germany and ended in Rotterdam, the Netherlands on September 1, 1991. Sonic Youth was the pioneer of noise rock, and the initiator of this tour was transformed into the only indie band in the underground music scene in America that managed to succeed in the mainstream by getting sign-up with major label Geffen. Nirvana, aside from being Sonic Youth fans for a long time, they are also very happy with this tour because this is the first time they play with a bigger audience, especially when playing at the Reading Festival. Nirvana performed a lot of songs from the Bleach album, but they also played 2 tracks from the Nevermind album, which will be released 3 months after this tour, namely Smells Like Teen Spirit and Polly. Even they don't seem to think that their song Smells Like Teen Spirit will change their lives later.
This picture represents the fact that it's a live gig. See, this is the singer, the lead singer.
The year punk broke can also be said to mark the revival of alternative rock music schemes.
Who's this, Nirvana?
Bands other than Nirvana who took part in this tour were mostly indie bands carrying that music. However, if you guys who are still unfamiliar with other bands besides Sonic Youth and Nirvana on this documentary, can get acquainted with their music. Dinosaur Jr., formed in Massachusetts in 1984, is an indie band similar to Sonic Youth, which carries indie rock or noise rock with 3 members. In this video they get to appear with 2 songs, namely Freak Scene and The Wagon. Then Babes in Toyland, a grunge punk rock band with 3 female personnel, was formed in 1987 in Minnesota. In this video, they only appear with 1 song, namely Dust Cake Boy. Have you ever seen Hole? Well, this is something like that. Next is Gumball, a grunge band from New York City which was formed in 1991. These 2 members had joined Dinosaur in 1990 before finally forming their own band. Gumball gets 1 song in this film which is called Pre. I thought it was Pearl Jam playing. And the last one that appears, but it is not the end of the film. Yes, it was the Ramones. This legendary American punk rock band appeared and rocking only their song, Commando.
Have you ever peed in bed?
Oh yes, I think so.
In this film, the main star is Sonic Youth because they are the ones who initiated it, and most of the time they appear playing their hits like Schizophrenia, Teenage Riot and others. There are lots of interesting footages outside of concerts, such as showing how close Sonic Youth and Nirvana are, or in other words how close fans are to their idol bands. Have you ever seen Nirvana's iconic scene, or Kurt Cobain crashing himself into Dave Grohl's drum set? Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.
Super professional, slick film, but it's groovy, and you might like it for what it is.
Who are your favorite rock and roll bands? New Kids on the Block?
Ich verstehe nichts.